giving an update on my Europa monowheel. I've been having some troubles with my takeoffs and landings on the monowheel, so I have decided to change that old tailwheel over to the new model tailwheel. I've taken off the tail, the rudder and stuff like that. Let me show you guys here. We've got the rudder off. I got this old tailwheel, which is way forward of where the rudder normally is. So what that caused was a short coupling problem where the rudder pedals, when you're on the ground, the rudder forces are very heavy. The tailwheel has a lot of authority when you're on the ground, but it takes a lot of rudder pressure to get the tail to move. Once the tail comes up off the ground, the rudder responses become very light and real fast, real twitchy. So that transition's hard to deal with when you're taking off. So having the new tailwheel, the tail will be lifted up off the ground further now than what it usually is. I've got an estimation of about like that. So I've got the tailwheel like this. It's kind of roughly showing that that will be in there. Tail's out there, and the tail will now be this much higher off the ground. So what that does is it makes the angle of attack is less, that when you lift the tail off the ground, gyroscopic precession won't be as pronounced and won't want to go to the left so bad when you lift the tail. So that's what we're going to do and get the Europa back up and flying. It'll probably take about 3 weeks to get this done. Had a beautiful flight yesterday where I found the 747 out in the desert. Yeah, we're going to give this a try. Got the cowling off, doing some minor engine work, just checking out the oil leaks that I have and stuff. So that's it. Looking forward to having the new tail wheel put on, change that angle of attack, make the rudder forces more even from when the tail is on the ground to when it's up in the air, and hoping this does a good job. And we'll talk to you later.